Hello, everyone, lovelies. This is Allure Mystique, and I am coming at you really quickly with a video. As you can probably tell, I am in my vehicle. The sun is, yeah, all this stuff is going on. It's been a rainy day, but the sun has come out. I'm thankful for that. Um, but what I wanted to briefly talk to you about, and I wanted to go live, electronics and Facebook has not been working with me. If you didn't see, I did make a post not too long ago about using today to connect with our ancestral mothers. And while I don't want to get into a long spill about the ancestors because I want to keep this short because I'm kind of in between something right now, I did just want to share this message. I have been. I had a day planned, right? But most of my day yesterday, last night and this morning was spent with all this information, downloads, wake ups from not just my ancestors, spirits and ancestors of others. As most of you know, I keep it kind of quiet, but I am, a medium as well as a portal, basically. And so even when I kind of shut that down, realistically, I'm always, somewhat connected. So, but there we go, a little less light. Um, and so I just got no sleep at all last night. I had some things to do early this morning, so I wasn't able to do a video. Then I was pulled back into meditation, and I had my own rituals to do, and just all these different things. And so I'm actually trying to grab something to eat with my mother right now and do some different things. So what I wanted to say was one of the biggest things that came through was the ancestral mothers. And when I say ancestral mothers, of course, that is those that are in our um, bloodline, ancestry, those who we have a deep connection to and with, because it's not always a blood connection as well, but very ancient energies and beings. And a lot of them came through today. And I'm going to do another video tomorrow, kind of talking a little bit more in depth about everything that was going on so it's more understandable. But I just wanted to encourage you guys that if you can make any time today to sit down and connect because this portal is so open. And I'm always saying about don't miss energetic portals. Use what's currently out there, what's here, right? It's for your best benefit. And these women, these powerful, strong, goddess, amazing women are coming through wanting to connect with us for guidance, for wisdom, for to teach us, for DNA activation, for power, the divine feminine, just all these different all these different things, and they're just waiting for us to call them forth and be accepting and inviting of them in our life. But more importantly, what's the biggest thing that kept coming up was just healing, because so many of us still just need healing. And what they're saying is that this is the time of the divine feminine, and we cannot continue to want to rise and not be ready for the position. Like, it's time for us women to rise up, get our shit together. And I know today is a little like straight to the point because yeah, right. But just to get our shit together and be ready, right? Like, we can't. It's like we're calling all this energy, we're calling this power, we're saying we want to rise, which is not about oppressing the divine masculine, right? It's not about that. We don't want to do the exact same thing to them, but so we have a more balance, and the earth is shifting that way. We can see it happening, but we have to be ready. And to be ready means to be whole, to be healed, right? To be in alignment. And those are things that they can help us with. They're saying there's so much healing that we need, especially us that are melanated. And again, this is not taken away from any other race or ethnicity or anything, because it's there for us all. And some of them that came through were not just black, they're not always just black. But it's just the fact that because of our culture, some of the things that has happened to us in our history, which is just a small portion of our story. So even today, they were just telling me that connect with us so we can take you back, so you can remember your power, so we can awaken that within you, because slavery and everything that's happened since is such a minute little speck on the spectrum of what has occurred with us and what is representative, and we've allowed it to just take on this life form that we're being still so victimized by and enslaved by. And that's not to say, I've said this before, there's some real institutionalized systematic shit that we have to change and work on. We know that. That's not what I'm talking about. But you still have a choice as an individual to make some decisions Okay, because at the end of the day, mental slavery does not have to consist, does not have to continue to persist. Like, you do not have to choose. And it is a choice at this point. You do not have to choose to keep your mind enslaved to the system and to the program. You can choose to operate outside of the program, within the program, so you can bend and will things to your nature, to your manifestations. And that's what they're saying. And they want to show us the ceremonies that I saw, the rituals, the things that I was able to get whips of just in the brief time I was able to be in meditation today and yesterday was so empowering. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it felt like it woke up an energy surge within me that I didn't even know was necessary. Okay, because I'm already kind of fiery and whatever, but I'm also can be low key too. I have multiple, multifaceted. Okay, but it was this energy that just came in when I was around, and they showed me some historical things, that when you get to see it and connect with them, when they show it to you, it's so much different than reading about it, watching it on television, these different things. This is deeper connection. And so I really just wanted to, like I say, very quick video just to say, on today, if you can, just make some time to connect. If you can light a candle, do an offering, whatever, a ritual. If not, just you are always the number one altar for everything. Let's be real. So it's just about yourself and connecting. I know there's a lot of hesitance sometimes with our ancestors because we tend to think very limited about who they are and the ones that we've known, and understand that our lineage goes so far back, especially for those who are star seeds and above, and those who are very, very ancient. And so it's to open your mind up. But you can always call forth just those who are elevated, ascended, and in 100% divine alignment with your divinity, your highest purpose, your greatest good, your oversoul. And so that you still maintain that control over who's coming through and who you're connecting with. Personally, I do both, but I understand the hesitance with some, with people, especially those who are newer to the path. Um, but those ancestors can also just help with healing. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, there's a lot of ancestors that are just ready to work. And so whether they're your blood lineage or not, you call forth some people and you set those terms of what you're calling for, they will show up and they will work with you. Whether they are blood connected to you or not. They are ready. And they're saying it's time for us to get ready. And so I really just wanted to share this brief message. Apologies in advance for being so to the point, a little I'm not gonna say high strung, but whatever the energy, because I'm really rushing. I'm actually a few minutes, yeah, I'm like 15 minutes late on what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So, but I just stopped because I said by the time I get out of here, who knows what's gonna happen after that. The lighting is crazy, but hey, whatever. Soaking that sun energy, right? It's amazing. I love the rain too, but it's nice to have this sun come beaming out on this beautiful day. I caught a rainbow in the sky and everything, and I just knew that was, the ancestors, the ancestral mothers just shining down. It was just confirmation for me. Um, there's a lot more that I can say. So I'm definitely going to make an intention to go to do another video this week. Try tomorrow, but this week to really talk about some more things that came through. The biggest thing I said is healing and getting ourselves into alignment, into power, because the earth is shifting and the rise of the divine feminine is upon us, but we have to be ready. If there's no torch to be, no one to take the torch when it's passed, that's going to be a problem. And so it's like we have to be whole, healed, in alignment, with spirit, with our oversouls, with our divinity, to really, and the earth needs it. The earth needs it, and it's calling out for us to do so. And so, ladies, women, goddesses, my gods out there as well, because we all have, both energies, and we all come from a mother, okay? And at the end of the day, the universe, at its basic core, at the very beginning, is feminine energy, divine, feminine, primordial energy. This is no attack on anyone else. It's not about women being more whatever than men. It's realistically the primordial, which is the darkness, okay, is the dark mother. So creation. And so everybody can benefit from tapping into that energy and for connecting with our ancestral mothers. And especially for those, I'm going to share this last little message because they on me, who really do struggle or have challenges. I don't like to use the word struggle, but challenges with your own relationships with your mom, whether you're male, or female, man or woman. Um, they're saying that they are here. And to remember, especially for us who are star seeds, that we came here for a particular purpose. The majority of us, you are here because it was something you were meant to do, you were sent to do, you came to do, without getting into reincarnation loops and stuff like that and cycles. But, and so with that said, a lot of those individuals were literally, that's all they were a portal just to bring us here, a vessel. A vessel just to connect us and get us to this plane. That's it. And when we start acknowledging that and realizing that and really coming to terms with that fact that some of them literally was just a means to an end so that we can walk in our purpose. And when you really realize that and look at it, you take the best from it, you take what you can from it, and you move forward and you heal. And there's power in that. There is no power in being a victim. No matter what happens to you, I'm not saying that every single thing that occurred in your life you sought out. I'm not going to, but what I will say is we all have responsibility, choices, and accountability for how we respond, right, to things, what we do after certain things have occurred in our life. And so being and choosing to be victimized and to be in a place of victimization is a choice. It is. That's a choice. There is no power in that. There's no power in that. And at this point, it's time for us to rise up. So love you all. I'll be back and this week, and I hope that someone was able to really hear the message that I'm really, trying to convey in this short amount of time and put through. But the biggest thing is that, I love you guys. I am sending love, light, healing, restorative energy to everyone on this day, to everyone, and just wishing you the best Mother's Day, and that you feel loved despite anything that's going on and all the bullshit that can happen at times. There's always room for gratitude, okay? Always. To just be grateful. And I hope that, this resonates with you enough that you can make that connection and get the message. So, everyone, happy Mother's Day. I'm Allure Mystique. I am signing off for today. I will be back with you guys very soon. My apologies in advance for the lighting, the jankiness, but hey, you get the point, get the message, okay? Signing off. Bye.